BJP leader Sushma Swaraj has said, and she said this on Twitter a short while ago, I am speaking to the Prime Minister for a special session of Parliament to provide death sentence for such heinous crimes against women. I demanded death sentence for rapists in Lok Sabha on the 18th of December 2012. Kartike, Sushma Swaraj says she's going to make a demand for a special session of Parliament to discuss making such heinous crimes punishable with capital punishment. What are you hearing? How does this play out?
You see, my sense of the situation is that why is there resentment here? The resentment is not because the people are feeling that the police has not captured the rapists. That has been done.
Yes.
The resentment is actually of lack of accountability, and that accountability is that people respect judicial process. They know that you cannot countermand the judicial process. The court has to give the punishment. We cannot have a Taliban-style kangaroo court here. But there is no accountability in terms of police action. Who was responsible? Which police officer was responsible? Who was on the duty at that point of time? I think it's the lack of that responsibility which has fueled this anger. Now, one. Secondly, as you asked me, I really don't expect the government to give in to Bharatiya Janata Party on a special session. But then the government will somewhere have to show a tangible action to the students that someone has been made accountable. Now, as I'm speaking to you, the director of the theatre group, Asmita, has been given a loudspeaker by the police personnel, and he is making an announcement to the students and people who have gathered there.
All right, Kartike, just stay with me for a second. I just want to add to the breaking news that we're bringing to you. Sushma Swaraj has tweeted again saying the Prime Minister has said he will consider this suggestion. So you've got Sushma Swaraj saying, I requested Prime Minister for a special session of Parliament to frame a law to provide for exemplary punishment for crimes against women. I have just spoken to the Prime Minister, says Sushma Swaraj. She has spoken to the Prime Minister on the phone, and she has also reported that the Prime Minister says he will consider my suggestion. Sushma Swaraj, I'd like to remind our viewers, has recommended to the Prime Minister, demanded rather, that a special session of Parliament be called to consider framing a law to provide exemplary punishments for crime against women. So it isn't just about punishing the people who have been captured for this Delhi gang rape of a 23-year-old paramedical student, but also to frame a tougher law and make future potential crimes against women punishable with exemplary punishment, including the death penalty.